So I thought, or at least hoped after finishing my PhD, I'd have a little bit more free time, but the opposite has kind of turned out to be true. So my video upload schedule is still going to be on kind of a whenever I have a moment of free time basis. But we'll be making up for any lost time today with a jam-packed pin video. First, I have a little haul of ShopDisney pins to share. Then I have some new Artland pins that were sent over to look at. And then finally, I have some mystery pin boxes from Shanghai Disneyland to open up. So we're doing like a big pin mail plus mystery pin unboxing all in one video. I wanted to start off by showing the pins that I got from Shop Disney. I decided to use up what I had accumulated on my Disney Visa reward card. So all of these pins that I got ended up being free, which is super awesome. But what's not so awesome is that they were just mailed in this plain poly mailer, not an ounce of bubble wrapper protection anywhere. So Shop Disney kind of continues to be Shop Disney. I was able to get 5 pins total with all of my saved up rewards dollars, and 3 of them are some of the newly released Halloween pins, because now is standard for Disney. Halloween begins kind of near the beginning of August. I will at least say that 3 pins came with cellophane wrapping on them, so these backer cards definitely fared the best out of all of them. But if they're going to be mailing pins with absolutely zero protection in little mailers like that, I'd like it much better if all of the pins could be wrapped up in plastic, or if there could just like please be a little bit of bubble wrap. But regardless, not totally the end of the world. I'll start with the Halloween pins that I got, and the first one is this adorable little baby Grogu. This is a super cute little baby Grogu, and he's, I'm guessing, kind of like summoning some Halloween candy, you know, kind of like how he did with the blue macaron. I do like the style of artwork on this pin. I think it's super cute. And it's also subtle enough where I think it can live in my Mandalorian collection year-round. Then I got the Minnie and Mickey Open Edition Halloween pins for this year. I love collecting matching sets of Minnie and Mickey pins, and these were 2 of the new Halloween pins that I really liked. You have Mickey, I don't know, maybe he's a vampire, he's wearing a cape, but it's this really nice purple glittery background, and he's holding up a big stack of pumpkins. And then you have little Minnie Mouse and Figaro, and Minnie looks like she's kind of dressed up like a kitty cat, and I'm guessing the moon in the background glows, and you also have some nice purple glittery background. I know they're still in the process of releasing more Halloween merchandise, but overall I haven't really been liking what's been released. Like the past 2 years, I really loved the Halloween collection. I thought the designs were super awesome. Loved the color scheme, especially of last year. But like this year for me so far, it's just kind of like a little so-so. Next pin I got was one of the newer Coco Open Edition pins. I did also, and still do want to get, there's another set of a Miguel and Dante pin, but when I was checking out, it was sold out at the current time, so I'll wait until there's like another sale or free shipping and try and get that then. But this one here says seize your moment, and it's really nice because it's actually like a clear stained glass element that's in the center. Kind of similar to artwork of existing Coco pins, but different, and I love the colors of it so much, and I'm starting to collect like more and more Coco pins. And then the last one I got was an Open Edition Inside Out pin. I thought that this pin was just really funny and interesting. It has sadness, and it says, leave that frown upside down. You know, like the total opposite of turn that frown upside down. But I really do like the movie Inside Out. I love the message in it. I do have a small amount of Inside Out pins, and I thought this one was just too perfect and would be awesome to add to the collection. So those were all of the Open Edition pins that I got from Shop Disney. Then next I wanted to move on to sharing a bunch of Artland pins I was sent over. I've shown Artland pins in a number of previous videos. They are officially licensed Disney pins. You can get them directly from the Pulse Gallery, which is located in the UK. I'll link that in the description. And as Artland says, these pins are like pieces of fine art. These really are like the nicest and highest quality pins out there that you can get, and they're also all really low limited editions. So like if you don't have access to Walt Disney Imagineering or Disney Studio Store Hollywood pins, these are an easily accessible option for like high quality rare pins. All of the pins do come packaged in their cellophane, but I'll take that all out so you can actually see the pins. I wanted to share first this trio of amazing Elsa pins. This first pin here is Elsa and the Castle. It's from a Princess and Castle collection. It's a limited edition 250, and you can see this has a really awesome pin-on-pin of the castle. Elsa looks stunning in this pin. I love the amazing screen printed details they're able to get on these pins. And for all Artland pins, the back serves as a certificate of authenticity for the pin. And then just looking at the back of the pin, these pins have a standard gold bar back imprint. And you can see there's two numbers on here, 45-250. So that means this is pin number 45 out of a total of 250. Next up is this Elsa and Horse pin from their Princesses and Horses collection. This here is Knock the Water Horse, and this just has the prettiest glitter on it. The detail of Elsa's dress is stunning, and this one is a limited edition of 300. Then there is this Elsa Gothic pin, and this is such a nice, awesome pin. This is from a Gothic series of princesses sleeping, so kind of very a la Sleeping Beauty. There's this super pretty sculpted frame on it, kind of like Elsa's little tiara on there. And I love the translucent enamel in the background that makes it look so three-dimensional with kind of like this snowy, wintry landscape. This one is an Ellie of 200. Then there is a Rescuers pin, which I absolutely love. I really like the movie, and I do have like a decent collection of Rescuers pins. This pin is called Taking a Flight. You have Miss Bianca and Bernard and Evinrude flying on Orville. The little light lantern here is this sculpted additional element on that. I love the three-dimensional look of that. And just like, look at how detailed and perfect little Evinrude's face is. So in love with the artwork of this, and this one is actually only a limited edition of 125. This next pin is just like one of the most stunning pins I've ever seen, and this is a Princess Jasmine pin. Before I even show it up close, I just want to do a little scale comparison of a regular open edition and the size of this pin. So this whopping beauty is a Neo Nouveau Jasmine. It's from a Neo Nouveau Princess collection. This pin is so incredibly thick and hefty, and the detail on this is remarkable. Jasmine's outfit has such pretty glitter on it, and there's all that stunning screen printing detail. You have this transparent stained glass with screen printing on it, and then this kind of sculpted background that has little lamps on it. Has this kind of like purple pearlescent fill. This pin like makes me want to collect princesses. And this Jasmine is an Ellie of 300. I have two more Artland pins to share, and these come in super special boxes. So first up is this Hades pin with Pain and Panic. And this one also deserves a kind of true side-by-side size comparison of how big it is. Here's a little look at the pin up close. What I love is this kind of like smoky bit on the bottom. That's this like dark gray glitter. Really amazing details on it, and this kind of comes on its backer card certificate of authenticity. And then it also comes with a numbered art print of the art that inspired this pin. And this artwork is by the artist Annick Biaudet. So you can see how something goes from an artwork inspiration piece to the pin. And this Hades is a limited edition of only 100. And then the final Artland pin is this amazing Cinderella sculpted metal frame pin. This pin comes with its certificate of authenticity, and as you can see, this is a limited edition of only 75. This pin was created by artwork that Artland published by Ben Harmon. This is like the Disney Castle Collection series, but like amped up to the next level. The sculpted metal frame has all of these details and characters from the film itself. And then the center is this epoxy covered artwork of the castle area. This is just beautiful classic castle imagery. So those were all of the Artland pins I had to share. Thank you again to Artland and the Pulse Gallery for sending all those along. You know, it's like the quality of the ShopDisney pins are fine and all, but the Artland pins are like truly beautiful art, and I love the ones I have in my collection. And finally, we are segueing on to the last part of this video, which is a little mystery pin unboxing. These are a little extra special mystery pins because these are from Shanghai Disneyland. They are from their pin trading fun day. And the reason why I have them is because they are Zootopia themed. So you can see these were from the pin trading fun day. I don't believe they had a full event, but just released all the pins that they had for it. And as is the case with most mystery pin boxes from Shanghai Disneyland, these have 3 mystery pins inside, what's interesting is that they do have the English translation, which other times they haven't. But I did get these pins because they are all Zootopia themed. Since they're going to be opening the Zootopia land at Shanghai Disneyland, there's probably going to be so many Zootopia pins coming from there. But it's been a while since I've opened some mystery pins, so I thought it'd be fun to get some of these. And it's kind of like they're like on a red carpet. You're kind of like in a press zone answering questions. It's in the kind of like basic cutie style, which I'm not like the biggest fan of, but they definitely at least are pretty unique for Zootopia pins. So I got 2 boxes of them, and as always, the hope is just to not get any doubles. Then we have pin 1, pin 2, and pin 3 in here. Okay, so our first one we'll see here is Yak's the Yak. And these actually have super pretty glitter on them. Here is our first pin pull here, Yak's the Yak. Really sparkly, nice background, and overall really nice and glossy. The pin itself, though, doesn't say anything along the lines of limited edition or limited release. Pin number 2 here. I left my scissors at my desk over there, but these are very easy to tear open. And this one is Mayor Lionheart. So we're starting off by getting some of the peripheral characters here, but still really nice pins. And we have our last one from this first box here. And this one is Flash the Sloth. So here we have our pin with Flash on it. You can see the design of each pin is pretty much the same, but just with a different character being interviewed, I guess. So in this box number 2, I am summoning Nick, Judy, and Clawhauser. Those are the ones that I really want. But at least, like I said, no doubles, especially because these are international pins, so when you get doubles of this set, it makes it a lot more difficult to trade. Start off the second box is Mr. Big, so at least one I did not have already. Here's our little pin of Mr. Big there being interviewed. Okay, penultimate pin here. And this one is Clawhauser. Very happy to get Clawhauser. I always love pins that have Clawhauser on them. So we're all kind of getting all of the side characters. I'm actually at this point hoping that this pin is going to be Assistant Mayor Bellwether, because that'll get me all the characters aside from Nick and Judy, because it's going to be kind of annoying to just get like one or the other, and then I'm just going to want to finish the set. So our final pin here is a duplicate, Yak's the Yak. Well, ironic to end on kind of the lowest note possible. I had forgotten that duplicates were an option at this point. But still, I think a kind of fun, interesting set. But if anybody has them, I am in need of Assistant Mayor Bellwether, Nick, and Judy. So hopefully you enjoyed this pin-packed video. Lots of pin mail and pins to show and pins to open. I'm still working on collecting the Cuckoo for Disney Pins Cuckoo Clocks, and then also the Windows of Main Street pins. So those are kind of the pins that I do make sure I get every month. But otherwise, it's been a while since I've gotten, some new fresh pins in. So again, I'll try to get videos out as frequently as I'm able to. I guess this is where turning on notifications could come in use, since I'm a little bit unpredictable in when a video is coming out now. But hopefully, fingers crossed, after the month of August, then maybe September for me, things will wind down. But thanks to those who are either new or have been around for a long time with my channel, and thanks for watching!